YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Which country is going to fall first in the English-speaking world, English-speaking colonies? Who is going to be the first domino to fall? Now, Tyler Durden posted something yesterday. London housing market suffers worst collapse since financial crisis. Yes, Tyler Durden. He's the one that basically gets down and out and gets the proper information to its people and his followers. A watchdog media group, a group that basically Zero Hedge, that actually goes out of their way to make sure they're spreading non-fake news and getting you what you need to know. It has 149 shares, so this one's hot. Let's get to it. At the end of 2016, we reported that the formerly invincible London home market had suffered its biggest crack in years, when home prices plunged the most in 6 years, according to Rightmove. Asking prices in London dropped 4.3%, so no more outbidding. What's going on? No one's outbidding? It's dropped 4.3% in December, with inner London down 6%. Meanwhile, most exclusive neighborhoods like Kensington and Chelsea, recorded even sharper declines at nearly 10% as home buyers migrated to cheaper areas of the city. Yes, the locals, the British proper, the English proper, the London proper, can't afford to live in their own cities anymore, so they're migrating to cheaper parts of the city. And that's what's going to happen. While it was unclear that what was the catalyst, whether post-Brexit nerves, China's crackdown on capital outflows, the ongoing depression, commodity market, or reduced migrations by wealthy Russians and Arab oligarchs. With what is obvious is that the slump has continued, and according to the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, its price balance for the city fell to the lowest since February 2009. Back to 09s, back to single digits, people. Last month, planning to the minus 49, which means that is greater percentage of agents reported to drop in March. So there's a really detailed graph here. I'll leave it for you guys to take a look at. He goes on to say, the article goes on to say, still, as Bloomberg reports, a very good source when it comes to housing too, Bloomberg, most respondents then not still expect prices in London to rise over the next year, the report showed. They may be disappointed. Speaking to Bloomberg, Samuel Tomes of Pathium Microeconomics said that the London measure tends to represent the prime market rather than the city as a whole. Okay, so the slump in the gauge tallies with no other reports of sellers in central London having to cut prices to close deals. Nationally, the RICS price index stayed at 22 in March, though the expectations for both values and sales are over the next year weakened. Buyer inquiries and sales were stagnant, with the most expensive properties among the worst performers, according to the report. So it's the London proper, British proper. They're not going to buy these properties for that much. You know what I'm saying? It's just why? Why would they do that? It's housing is, a lot of people understand that housing is not a commodity. It's a place to live and pass time and raise family if you got one. While buyers, especially those relying on mortgages, remain largely locked out of the market because of high prices. Good. Wait, sit it out. It's going to happen. Give it time. Nervousness about Brexit and the UK outlook price downslide, according to realtors, may be limited because of the continued shortage in the supply of property to buy, with estate agents' listings reportedly at the record low. Of course. Which is odd because of the cursory check reveals that not only that there is a glut of high-end properties, that's what they've been saying the whole article, many of which have been on the market as long as a year. A year on the market? How do you find comparables to a year on the market when you're looking at comparables to sell? Okay, this has been on the market for a year and it's selling for a mil. What do we do? Do we cut it down to 950? And that's what usually happens. And then the next guy that wants to sell looks at comparables and say, wait, this has been on the market for 6 months. He's selling it for 950. What should I bring it down to? 900. And that's when the decline happens. At 15 properties per page, with the price declines in Kensington and Chelsea alone, up from only 53 pages where we last look at the same website back in December. Yeah. So what do you guys think? From 124 pages to 53 pages, it looks like the dominoes are being put in full effect. Now with China putting its restrictions on basically outflow of money because China is losing a lot of its wealth overseas. A lot of people are parking their money in English colonies. So, Commonwealth colonies. So what's happened is, sorry people. So what's been happening is a lot of people have been, China's had to put a crackdown. They had to put a crackdown. Because I don't know how many $1 trillion are outside of China right now invested in properties, right? So let me know what you guys think. I think the Chinese government had no choice because when the wealth leaves, imagine a country like the United States, right, where all its citizens started buying homes overseas. I mean, and no one's buying people buy in the U.S., but there's very little to buy up because everything's been purchased, right? Imagine what would happen if it happened in the United States, where every citizen, 30% of the higher end citizens basically went out and bought property overseas and just tons of properties. What would have happened? I think the U.S. would have did a huge crackdown, especially with Trump. Trump doesn't like to see his wealth leave the country. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Zero Hedge and my man Tyler Durden always delivers a good message and up to date. I'll leave a link below. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.